Zeitgeist.
Jacadiah Smith.
I see you had one locked and loaded.
I sure did.
Dude, by the end of this, because I've called you Zacharias, if you go with Jagadias, we're going to be Amish by the end of this.
Okay.
And I don't think either of us can grow beards, and I don't know if they like black people. Have you ever seen a black Amish person?
I haven't seen a black Amish person, but my previous line of work at FedEx, I've met several Amish people, and they seemed really cool with me, so...
Well... they seem, I mean,
there hasn't been any
at
indication.
At the very least, they have a friendliness towards black people. Whether or not they let them in the community, I don't know. But that just blew my mind when I thought of it. I've never seen a black Amish person.
No, now that that's been brought up, I don't think I've ever seen a black Amish person either.
That's insane. That's crazy. But you see back there, that little guy right there. I didn't name him.
It's just Max with a mask on, but
my lady put a hat on Otto, apparently.
Nice.
But the pumpkin, you obviously were introduced to them yesterday as of recording, and unfortunately it's getting smashed. Unfortunately. I lost by 2 votes.
I was going to ask. I thought yours was the one that won, considering it was sitting there, but guess not.
I took a decent 2-0 lead, right? For those of you who need the context, me and my lady, our marriage anniversary is this week, and we're kind of splitting it over 3 days. And last night we decided to do a pumpkin carving competition. It's the fall. Thought it'd be fun. And we both, I completely free-handed that one. She wrote out her design and then cut it open.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went up 2 votes to 0. And then have been beaten 8-4 since then.
So
I've been beaten down.
My house is 2 votes. Only added 2 to that for yours.
Yeah, wow. Whoever said that mine was better, it was those 2 votes. That was the only ones I got past the first 2 that I got.
Yeah. For those that don't know, I was watching football with all of my roommates here, and I saw that message that popped up from you that said, pick which one's better, loser gets smashed. And I was like, well, I don't know if that's just for me or not, but I'm going to have all my roommates in on it. And 2 people voted for yours, 2 people voted for hers. And everybody that voted for yours said, I like the design on hers, but yours is cleaner.
See, I tried, you can't really see it, but I got a triangle nose, and then there's a cross kind of thing right next to it.
Yep.
That's under the XI. My original, so I did the XI, I did the rectangle eye, and then I did the smirk, and I was like, okay, there's a lot of open space, why not I be creative with it, right?
Yeah.
Did the nose, and then I was like, I kind of would put a scar or something, right? Because she was still doing hers, so I just kept running through ideas. And then I settled on doing a spider. And at first it was going well. It wasn't going to look the greatest, but it was going well. But I used the mini knife instead of the big knife. So it didn't go all the way through the pumpkin. So I had to reshape it, and it turned into a rectangle. And I was like, damn. When's the last time? Because me and her were doing this, and we were like, I haven't carved pumpkins in almost a decade. Which is insane to me.
I think it has been over a decade for me. I can't remember the last time I carved a pumpkin, but I do remember that the last time it would have happened, I was still at my mom's house, which has been over 6 years since I moved out.
Yeah.
Basically. So, it's been a hot minute.
Carving pumpkins was probably my favorite activity in terms of the fall that isn't Thanksgiving related.
Yeah.
That was not the mute button. But we always used to just put the stencil onto the pumpkin and then carve it from there.
Yeah.
But doing it free-handed, I really, really enjoyed. I'm not an artist.
I think
as you can fucking tell.
Ever since I got into art, my love for carving pumpkins has kind of dwindled a little bit because I have to be a perfectionist. Yeah. And that just takes the fun out of things. So it's been a minute.
when you designed our little masks and everything, you did say like you missed designing stuff.
I did say
So-
that.
So I feel like I was going to do, by the way, the face on my mask. That was my first thought, but I was
Yeah.
like, that's too easy. Not like too easy in terms of the
Just say
design,
it's
but
a little basic.
it is basic. But I was like, I just want to do something different. So
Yeah.
my my uncle, he said, I pick that one because of the shapes. And I was like, of course, the math guy picks the shapes.
Hey, you got to take that into account with your design, you know?
Yeah. But I always thought, you go up to someone's house during Halloween and they got the jack-o'-lanterns on the side. Why has nobody ever like just cut off the top fully, put a little design and filled that thing up with candy? You know what I mean?
Probably because pumpkins sit there for so long that they just go bad and you don't want food around that really.
I mean, they won't go bad in what, 2-3 hours?
I mean, probably not, but it seems like it'd still be somewhat moist inside.
You'd probably have to get it real clean. Some parents probably be pissed off because their kid is pumpkin stuff.
They got
there.
candy covered in pumpkin juice.
Yeah. I would parent just in drawing the same line of child abuse from last episode. I just
What are you on about now?
like a kid is like their parents are talking with other parents in the street, like not looking, and you just grab a pumpkin and grab their arm and just shove it in there. It feels weird.
All right. That's just weird.
The original plan, by the way, was to make masks, pumpkin masks, right? But
Okay.
I got that pumpkin, and that was not. We discussed how massive my fucking cranium is. That wasn't gonna work. That wasn't gonna work. And she got a pumpkin that was pretty wide, but it would have maybe came down to here.
Yeah.
So it had to be like a Zorro mask or something.
Yeah. I mean, where I work, the pumpkins we sell are just massive in general. They're also labeled jumbo pumpkins. So
Yeah.
those
I
might
should've-
fit your head.
I should have taken more time. I originally wanted to go to a pumpkin patch, but we just went up to Walmart and went to the bins. And she found one that was perfect. That one is fucked up. that one is autistic. Do you want
say,
to
is
show off yours? Do you want to show off yours? Go ahead. She's gonna go get hers.
All right.
But what?
Isn't there a pumpkin patch nearby?
There's a couple, I think.
I heard of one being in Nashville. I don't remember if that's correct or not.
Probably. There's a couple. There's definitely not one like downtown Nashville.
Yeah.
But around Antioch, I'm sure there's like 3 or 4.
There's definitely one like in Crossville, I want to say, but that's 30 minutes from me, not you. So,
Dude, I cut myself in one of the worst ways at a pumpkin patch. Not like worst ways in terms of painful, in terms of I'm stupid.
oh,
There's hers. Of course, Z has already seen this, but
still like the design, I gotta say.
I got Jack Skellington vibes from it. And while she was doing it, she was like, oh, it's going to look so bad. Because she found out she messed up the eyes. But she was like, oh, the Sharpie is wipe off.
No, it's not.
No, it wasn't. So the reason the eyes are so big is because she literally just cut out the entire eye.
I was gonna say I figured there was something that went with the eyes because that was that was what ticked me towards you was something around the eyes that just looked like it was hastily fixed or something.
Yeah. But at a pumpkin patch, we got a soda. And I don't know how old I was, but I just stuck my pinky into the hole that you pop
and you
open.
got cut from that?
Yeah. And I was like, ah. And they were like, are you fucking what? How do you do that?
That would probably hurt a lot, yeah. Just twisting your finger or something?
But yeah, as we record this, it's either Halloween or it's the day before Halloween. So happy Halloween.
Yeah, happy,
everybody.
I believe belated Halloween because this comes out on this will be on Halloween, the 31st.
Yeah. This will be 30 or 31st. Get all the
We
if
lied.
you we could put what's
This
that?
will come out on the 28th. So happy early
Oh, well,
Halloween.
it's pretty close to Halloween.
Yeah.
I hope all of you, get in your little hay bales or not hay bale. That's fucking stupid. Like my uncle had a truck and he'd put a bunch of hay in the trailer and he'd take us around the neighborhood in that trailer. Just whether you do that, whether do whatever, grab you a pillowcase, grab you one of those plastic buckets, fill it up with candy. And let me tell you something. We know the best kind of candy. We know which houses you should vandalize. Z, put like right here in the edit, like don't take this advice. Vandalize if they give you these pieces of candy. We know. Look at us. All right? Fat boys love candy.
Living
We're
proof.
some fat boys. We love some candy. And that's what we're about to. And we're about to give you the goods on this episode.
Sir. All right, so we've got the tier list here pulled up. Want to start from the top?
Sure.
First up, we got $100,000.
100 grand bar I don't have often. I really enjoy my eats when I have it though.
Yeah, $100,000 is the every once in a while, like as much as candy is a once in a while, like even more once in a while for me. But it's not bad.
We're gonna get into my go-tos because my go-tos are on here, right? But 100 grand bar is literally like you said. If I pop up at the gas, if we're talking just strictly Halloween, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all getting the 100 grand bar.
Yeah.
But if we like go to the gas station, I'm reaching for a couple things before I'm like, I'll get 100 grand.
I was gonna say like $100,000 at a gas station. Like I'm probably not going to pick it, but I'm not going to be adverse to it if it shows up in a bucket on Halloween.
Yeah. So all that saying, I believe that classifies it as a solid B.
Yeah, it definitely does. This will do.
All right.
Three Musketeers.
Three Musketeers is such a weird candy bar.
But I'm not adverse to it.
I don't hate it. I really don't. But it's just it's just chocolate covered nougat, right?
I believe so, yeah.
It's just it feels like a marshmallow. Just a little, even softer, I would say.
It's on the softer side. It's not softer than marshmallow for sure, but it's definitely like soft.
Again, if I see it in the Halloween bucket, I'm not upset. I'm like, I got a Three Musketeer. I'm all right.
I'm not upset either, but I'd probably put it at C.
That's fair. I'll take that.
Cool. Airheads.
Airheads were the absolute goat growing up.
They were.
But does it take away, right? On Halloween, wasn't a lot of Airheads going around.
Not usually, no.
Yeah, Airheads was more of a year-round little treat that the school would give you, right? And absolutely goat of a candy. I love Airheads.
I think I see more Laffy Taffy than I do Airheads on Halloween.
Definitely. My lady, by the way, a little trick for those of you who enjoy Airheads. She gets the blue and the white one, and she will literally take both out of the package and twist them together and eat it as one because she loves those flavors together.
I would use them to color my tongue.
So, does it take points away that Airheads aren't really a Halloween candy?
I don't think so because, I mean, you do see it in Halloween every once in a while. It's not like the most common candy, but it's definitely there.
Right.
And when I get it, I'm not mad.
No.
So I don't think it would take points away.
All right. Then, honestly, I'll put Airheads at an A. I really enjoy Airheads.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's Almond Joy.
I love Almond Joy. I'm not even going to lie to you. I love coconut.
Almond Joy's pretty good. I don't have it very
coconuts,
often.
the almonds, the chocolate. I love Almond Joy. Is it a goat? I don't think so.
I don't think it's goated.
But honestly, if it's in my Halloween bucket, it's one of the first three that I'm taking.
You're probably right. Same.
Almond Joy. Now, did you ever delve into the argument of Almond Joy versus Mounds?
No.
Did you ever even know the difference?
Also, no. I think Mounds had the peanut sitting on top, still covered in chocolate, of course.
Maybe. I just I would have either, and I know there's a difference, but I was like, oh, they're pretty much the same candy. I never preferred one over the other.
I didn't really have a preference for one or the other. I knew my mom, especially, had a big time where she really loved Almond Joys, and she would get Mounds as the replacement.
And see, coconut is such a weird thing because I don't I'm not a big fan of coconut. Coconut water, pass. Coconut milk, pass. Artificial coconut flavoring, pass.
That's a pass.
Right? Some good coconut lotion, that's a bop. But dude, shredded coconut on a coconut cream pie, on a coconut cake, Almond Joys.
I like it. But the texture is what gets me with the shredded coconut a lot of the time.
I get the texture a lot because it's got the shredded and then it's also kind of rough feeling.
Yeah.
So I'm a big texture guy though, but not in that way. I think shredded coconut's texture is a very fine, very good texture.
It's fine. It feels hard to chew sometimes, but I usually just make do because I like the taste.
But I'm putting Almond Joy in A. A for almond.
I'll agree, but I'll have to put it after Airheads there.
I'm not too upset about that.
The Andes chocolates. Goated for me.
You said what?
Andes.
Oh, were those mint chocolates?
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen. My lady just said. I think so, yeah.
And she's correct.
Listen, all right. I think there's York's peppermint patty on here as well. And I have a stance I want to make about mint chocolate. Okay. If someone asks me, hey, what kind of ice cream do you want? I'm not really in the mood for any kind of ice cream. I'm asking for mint chocolate chip ice cream. Okay. For those of you that say, it tastes like toothpaste, I don't like. Get out of here. Grow up, dude.
Tastes like toothpaste? What?
Yeah, there's people that will eat that and say it tastes like toothpaste, and I'm like, you're stupid. Dude, mint chocolate is so fucking good.
Oh yeah,
mint chocolate chip ice cream.
It has its things it's good in or with, because I had a mint chocolate brownie earlier today.
Yeah.
And it didn't hit. But
it's got to be mint chocolate has to be a cold product.
Yeah.
It can't be a warm product. That just throws you off.
And funnily enough, anytime I get those Andes chocolates, I throw them in the freezer.
Dude, Cookouts, mint chocolate Oreo shake.
Ooh.
Ooh, dude, there was one time I got that and they didn't put any mint ice cream in it. It was just chocolate chip cookies and cookies and cream. It was just Oreos and vanilla ice cream. I almost went back into Cookout and started smacking people.
You know what?
That thing hit so hard.
You just gave me my dinner option for tonight, so cool. Going to Cookout.
Now,
I'm putting those Andes chocolates in S. That's where I want to put them at least.
See, just running through my head, I'm like, I know what candies I'm feeling to put an S, and is it there?
I think it would be. That's when I saw it, I was like, I really want to put it in S.
You know, Z, on top of it being one of the best treats out there, one of the best candies out there, you also have a group of people that yak every time they hear mint chocolate. So yeah, put it in S.
Cool.
Put it in S. And you know what? It's going to stay at the top of S. Just for all you fucking children who want to say it's not good. Mint chocolate. Shut up.
Fully agree with that. Apple going in F. Gotta be real. Halloween candy. It's an apple.
If it ain't got no caramel and some peanuts on it, why are you handing it to me?
Exactly.
This does not look good. This is not a good look.
Hey, we're talking. It's a Halloween candy tier list. Yeah. Apple shouldn't even be on it. No, it can't be too bad. Baby Ruth.
I really enjoy Baby Ruth,
I
but
haven't had it in so long, I forgot what exactly it tastes like.
that's what I'm saying. Like, Baby Ruth is really good every time I've had it, but literally an hour after I have it, I'm like, what did that taste like? I like it, but
I think this candy had much more availability when we were younger, because I haven't seen a Baby Ruth in a long time.
see, I would classify Baby Ruth in the tradable kind of category. Baby Ruth, I'm probably not, that's not going to be the first gone,
Yeah.
but it's definitely not going to be the last. But if I'm looking to trade for another candy that we'll probably get into, Baby Ruth is going to be in that package.
It's a decent bargaining chip.
Yeah, so for that, I put it in C.
Yeah, I'll put it at C. Now, I have no clue what this is.
What are we looking at?
I genuinely can't tell.
Me neither.
It's something wrapped in something else, so...
Yeah, very basic packaging, whatever. Let's keep
Yep.
pushing.
I'll
I'll put it in never had, because there's a tier for that.
There is, yeah.
Never had.
Yeah.
Not even.
Butterfinger.
Butterfinger. I love Butterfingers.
I love Butterfinger as well.
I love Butterfingers so much. The only downside of Butterfingers is
Caramel. The caramel just gets stuck so easily. It's
Yeah,
kind of
no,
irritating.
you bite into it and it tastes so good.
It tastes
But
so good.
That junk gets stuck to your teeth so easy. So in the miniature versions where it's like 1-2 down the throat,
Yeah.
right? Perfect.
Yeah.
Amazing. One of the first gone. But in a bar, I'm looking at that like, do I want to fuck up my teeth right now?
Do I want to go through the hassle of eating this?
For that, I drop it down to an A when I want to put it at an S.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were you about to say though?
I was going to suggest B or A.
Yeah. I'll put it at B. Put it at B. B for Butterfinger.
Cool. Candy corn.
Oh, the infamous, controversial candy corn.
I want to hear your thoughts before I say mine.
All right, my opinion on candy corn. As a Halloween candy, if I see it in my bucket, I'm like, I'll eat it. I will.
Yeah.
But honestly, candy corn to me is just like a little bowl on your kitchen table during the fall, right? If you want a quick little treat, you just
you pick through it as the day goes on, but it's not really the top of your mind.
There was a time where I hated candy corn. There was a time where I loved candy corn. And right now, I'll eat a small handful, but outside of that, I'm good. I'm straight.
I was going to say, I'm not a big fan of candy corn. And when I was a kid, I definitely hated it. Yeah. I've come around more so recently. Not really recent, but in the last decade or so.
When you pop it, it's such a weird, unique flavor.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it's always tasted like hard icing. Does that make sense?
That's what I was thinking. That's what I always thought. That's why I didn't like it, because I wasn't a big icing person, for one.
Yeah.
But it's just, it tasted like hard icing, as you said. And as a Halloween candy, it was never the best option for me, because any house that I went to would just pour a bunch of it in a bowl, so it was definitely not sanitary.
Don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Pouring loose candy corn into a bowl.
Yep, and they'd have it sitting outside all night.
I mean, it's like, if I was making someone a Halloween bucket, I might do that. It might be a fun little thing, picking through it and finding different. But don't do that.
Don't do that at all.
Let's not do that. Now, I want to see colorful garbage, right?
I was going to say that with how I feel about it now, it would probably be colorful garbage, because I wouldn't consider it a C or trading fodder, because I never had it in a packaging that I could, give to somebody else.
Yeah.
But
I'm comfortable with D.
yeah, D probably is the best choice there. Now that wrapper is very much crinkled, so I cannot read it very well.
It's Milky Way.
Milky Way.
Yeah, my fat
I like
ass.
Milky
I
Way.
see the color. I see the font. I'm like, that's a Milky Way right there. But honestly, Milky Way is one of the most average candies out there.
It's average, yeah.
It's up there with Baby Ruth, where I'm like, if I have a Milky Way, I'm like, this is a good candy bar. But an hour later, like I said, what did that taste like?
It's Milky Way is like never my first choice, like at a gas station especially. Like I will go for a chocolate bar before I would go for a Milky Way. But if I get it, I'm like, oh, it's all right. And then, as you could tell, I couldn't even tell what it was from the wrapper. So,
But yeah, I think now that I see I said Baby Ruth is good trading, and now I see that the C tier is labeled trading fodder.
yeah,
I think Milky Way is exactly that. It's just you add it in with the trade package for the better candies.
yeah, I'll put it above Baby Ruth there in the C tier.
Crunch. I love Crunch bars.
They're all right.
It comes from me being a texture person, right?
Yeah,
Just the feeling of the bottom of the Crunch bar I always thought just made it unique, and the taste of it. I love Crunch bars.
yeah. Crunch bars are nice. I usually, if I get that crunch to it, I would rather have like peanut M&Ms or something. But
Well, that's different.
it's completely different. Yes,
That's different.
I meant to think of something with peanuts in a chocolate bar, but then that was the first thing that I saw. So
like a Hershey's almond.
yeah,
Yeah, or an Almond Joy.
or an Almond Joy. Yeah,
A Crunch for me, though, and again, maybe we should officially establish the criteria for this now. A Crunch bar is more suited for the movie theater than it is Halloween.
yes.
And for that,
C, B.
B. I can't put it in C. I would never. You're not getting my Crunch bar.
That is something I'm keeping.
Now,
Dots.
Let's do it on 3. Ready? Because I'm pretty sure we have the same opinion. If you don't, we're about to get into a fight. Ready?
Wait.
One
Let
word.
me get my opinion together. One word. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Trash.
I say they're average. I would eat them, but I would never pick them.
Dude, I would eat them, but I'd be like,
They would remind me of like Swedish fish, but harder.
see, I can't even stand Swedish fish.
Really?
The taste of that kind of candy and the texture of it, the feeling of it, I've always hated.
Wow.
If there's a
I
house-
like Swedish fish, but it's not my top option. So Dots.
If there's a house and you give me Dots, you might get a Molotov cocktail through the window.
Dots is like something I would trade, but a lot of the times nobody else wants it either.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even a trade. So, like, if you want to put it in B, that's fine. I would put it in D. I think
I'd put it in
colorful
D.
garbage, dude. Colorful garbage is such a phenomenal phrase for Dots. And I know it's the popular opinion to shit on Dots, but there's a reason it's the popular opinion. Dots are ass.
Dots are not the greatest, but I'll definitely eat them, just like candy corn. I guess I treat Dots the same way I would candy corn, really. Like I'd eat them, but
You're not looking for them.
no. Yeah, that part. Is that Hubba Bubba right there?
Yeah. D.
D.
Like when I was a kid, it was bubblegum and I enjoyed it. But even as a kid, you chew that thing for what?
30
2
seconds?
minutes? Yeah.
Not even 2 minutes. Like 30 seconds for sure. And then your fucking jaw is about to cramp up because it gets hard so fast.
Yeah, dude, because that little piece, like, what are some like gum brand? Juicy Fruit. I love Juicy Fruit, right? Same kind of issue. Lose the flavor pretty quickly. But at the very least, that was in a strip that as soon as it touched your tongue, it was soft. That thing you had to hold in your mouth and then...
You have to chew it to get it soft. And then the more you chew, it just immediately toughens back up.
Yeah, dude, fuck. Actually, F. How dare you? How dare you give me this
That's fair.
hard ass, chalky, fucking.
I can 100% say that I have not had that next
Good and
one.
plenty?
Yeah, good and plenty.
I haven't either. So just never had it.
Haribo Gold Bears, they fuck.
These gummy bears, they be fucking.
They do, like, for real. Now,
you don't know what happens in that package.
My favorite thing about Haribo Gold Bears are the reviews on Amazon for the sugar-free ones.
Dude, we had one time. So I've been thinking of a podcast episode where we just go through 1-star reviews, and that is absolutely going to be one of the things we go through.
Got to be top of the list there.
Haven't they taken the sugar bears down?
Yep, they have. I remember looking it up at least 4 years ago. I want to say 4 years ago. I remember looking it up, seeing the novels, the absolute novels that people were writing in those reviews. And then I went back to it more recently to show somebody else because they had apparently never heard of that. And it was gone.
Dude, those things were infamous for making people just lose. And what was funny is some of the ones I read or heard, it was legitimately like creative writing projects.
It had
describing exactly what happened to their stomach.
What went through them, the process. Like, there was one with the dude on a plane. Like, there was... People had to have gone creative with
on
a lot of those. On a plane?
Dude. See, I heard one about a dude who took it right before finals in college.
Dude, he was looking for a quick snack on a plane. Long story short here. Quick snack on a plane, or on a plane ride. And at the terminal, he was like, I'll grab some of these gummy bears. And then ate them on the plane. Long plane ride later, everybody was staring at him in disgust. So.
That being said, I love gummy bears. I'll put it in an A. Like, and they're, to be fair, I think there is something to say about if I get gummy bears in my Halloween bucket, I'm not upset, but I'm like, it's Halloween.
I can agree. I wouldn't be upset, but it's just like, all right, bro.
I will be. That's keeping it out of S. If that wasn't the case, if it was a traditional Halloween candy, I'd put that thing in S.
Oh yeah. Heath bars.
Oh, that's Heath? I thought that was the regular Hershey bar. That's
no,
Heath
Hershey's
bar.
Is a few later.
I'm not a toffee guy.
Neither am I. It's
My
very
lady, though,
rough on the teeth.
My lady makes some tremendous dessert with the Heath bar, though. It's called the Death by Mother cake. The first time she went to Thanksgiving with my family, she made it. And every year now, my cousins will text us saying, like, are you going to make the cake? Is she going to make the cake this year? On my cousin's birthday this past year, he was like, can we make the cake? Can you make the cake for me?
Now, before I ask, is the recipe for this cake guarded at all? Like, is she keeping it secret?
Baby.
Yes, handsome.
Would you mind if I explained what the Death by Mother cake is?
You can't tell them.
Can't tell them?
You can tell.
Can't tell?
You can tell them.
I'll tell you offline.
No.
Okay.
Don't tell him.
I'll take it.
Okay, next time you come over,
I'll make it.
she'll make it for you. That's what she just said.
Yeah, you're not allowed
Bet.
to know the ingredients.
I don't know what's going. It's not that complex, but
Aaron.
If you say it's that good, I mean, I'm going to have to try it. And, you know, universally, I am a fat ass. So
it is really good, and it uses a lot of Heath bars. And like I said, I was never a Heath bar guy, but I'll fuck up that Death by Mother cake.
Everybody fucks up my death.
I remember, I had, for some reason, this is a core memory, but I remember there being a Heath bar sitting on the countertop at my mom's house for years because nobody would eat it.
Just sitting there?
Just sitting there.
That's nasty. But
yeah.
like,
Candy, Go ahead.
I think you can trade it. It's just you have to find a certain person.
Yeah, that's what makes it hard for me to put it at C tier. Because you'd have to find the person that wants it. But
yeah, most people would be
I
like,
don't want to
Heath
put
bar?
it at F or D.
Yeah, if you try to trade a Heath bar, most people would be like, Can we get a Baby Ruth? Can we get a Free Musk? Can we get something else?
Yeah.
So
But
like,
I'm still willing to put it at C, just at the bottom of C, I guess.
yeah, we'll put it at the bottom of C.
Yeah. The Little Kisses.
Honestly, Hershey's Kisses, and we'll group these two together because there's two Hershey's Kisses. Hershey's Kisses is the better version. So you have the houses that have the little bowls full of candy corn, and then you have the houses with the little bowls that are full of the Hershey's Kisses.
Hell yeah.
You enjoy those houses more.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Grab
what
a
I'm saying.
handful.
Yeah. And a lot of people say a handful. Yeah. Handful.
Oh, yeah.
Handful of Hershey's Kisses. See,
Absolutely.
Hershey's Kisses are hated on, and I don't get it. I love
They're
Hershey's
hated on?
Kisses. Apparently,
Bro, they had the best Christmas commercials.
dude, and that's another thing that's going to keep it out of the higher tiers, though. Hershey Kisses for me are more Christmas than they are Halloween.
Yeah, but they have like Christmas.
Dude,
they don't have
especially-
Halloween versions.
Dude, the Hershey's Kisses peppermint flavor.
Yes.
Ooh.
And they had like little hard chips of like peppermint in them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'll fuck those up.
So you don't want to put it at S because of the Christmas thing. So A
A is perfectly okay with me.
for both of them. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll stick them at the
Now-
good old top of A.
If they were showing the peppermint Hershey's Kiss, I don't give a fuck. It's going in S.
It's going in
it's
S if
showing,
they showing that.
it's
it's
showing
showing
the
the-
regular,
Yeah, the regular one and what, a milk chocolate or no?
like a swirl.
Yeah. Which I'll keep it at A.
No,
Regular Hershey's bar.
Regular. I don't know why I keep saying that. The regular Hershey's
regular.
bar. I was never a regular Hershey's bar guy growing up, but now I'm like, it's a decent little thing.
I gotta say, in the manner that this tier list is showing, if I pull up to a house and they had a whole ass bar of Hershey's chocolate bar, I'm loving that house immediately.
Really?
Oh yeah, I love chocolate in general. But chocolate bars like Hershey's, those are like my tops. Like especially dark chocolate, but I don't see that on this list. But
Dude, dark
regular Hershey
chocolate.
bar?
Hot take, maybe. Dark chocolate is so much better than milk chocolate.
That is a hot take, unfortunately, but I agree with you.
Dude, and it's not just because like you can act like you're being healthy when popping dark chocolate. It's just now when I eat milk chocolate, and it might be, a symptom of getting older, but I bite into milk chocolate and I'm like, that's sweet, man. That's so sweet.
Milk chocolate to me is how do I want to put that? It's good. I'll say that much. But I'm always usually picking dark chocolate over it, and that's been the case as long as I can remember.
I will say, I'm not saying milk chocolate's trash, because it's not. It'd be ridiculous to say milk chocolate is trash. But just dark chocolate is better. It's just better.
Yeah. Yeah, to a degree.
Now, a regular Hershey's bar, and tell me what you think of this.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the one where you get the trade over. You throw in the regular Hershey's bar to get the better candies.
You would use it to trade up. Yeah.
I'm saying
I guess I
that's
don't really
your
disagree.
wild card, right?
Yeah.
You want like a Reese's. I've been trying not to expose what I'm about to put in S. You want to get yourself a little Reese's, right? I'm throwing Hershey's bar, Baby Ruth, and a third round pick. And I'm like, come on.
If it were to get a candy that I would prefer over it, yeah. But in my case, there's not really much that could be better.
Okay.
Not saying that it's the best, but in most scenarios, if I'm trading something and they've got something that they wanted a Hershey's for, I probably wouldn't give it to them.
Okay, then I think that lands it at a B for us. Possibly.
Yeah, I'll put it at a B. I'll put it at a high B.
All right. Hershey's Cookies and Cream.
Not a big fan.
Hershey's Cookies and Cream is one of the most overrated chocolate bars of all time.
I didn't
A
even
lot
know
of
it was
people say-
overrated.
Dude, a lot of people say this is the best Hershey's bar. It's not. Hershey's Almond is. They say it's the best candy bar, point blank, period. It's just not. It's good. It's not trash. But everybody's saying it's the GOAT of chocolate bars. You're lying to yourself.
I've never liked white chocolate.
Me neither. White chocolate. Me and white chocolate have always had a relationship where it's like, I'll accept you sometimes, but you know.
Yeah. And Hershey's Cookies and Cream, the one time I remember having it, I did not like it.
I really liked it as a kid. I just liked variations on stuff, right? So when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's cool, and I'll try it. I really liked it. But now, I'll pat. But being that it's overrated, peak trading material. Peak trading material. Everybody wants that Hershey's Cookies and Cream bar.
Yeah, so that I'll agree.
So top of C.
Top of C.
Hot tamales suck.
Hated them.
Hated
them. I never understood the cinnamon heat, people liking that.
Dude, cinnamon heat in candy, in gum, in whiskey. What do we talk? Why? Why do you do that?
Fireball is all right. It's all right. It will never be my top choice.
No, never. I think when we had roommates, he had some Fireball in the freezer and had a shot of it, and I'm like, whiskey already burns. Like this is going to get hot wings and getting the hottest flavor on there just to do it. Why are you doing that?
Okay, to be fair, I do that with the hot wings, but with Fireball, like especially, I know we're on Fireball here. We're talking about hot tamales, but with Fireball, I would always use it as a added flavor for something, for some other mixed drink, like for that cinnamon flavor. Never by itself.
You know, dude, pure shots of fire. I think it's like the cheapest shot you can get pretty much anywhere. Am I wrong about that?
You are, but that's because I was an alcoholic for a hot minute there.
Okay.
Because I immediately thought Southern Comfort, which is cheap. Very cheap.
Yeah, but every time I've had Fireball, it sucked. Every time I've had a cinnamon gum, like when my mom would pull up and she like, I got y'all some gum and just throw some packets on the table, I'd always avoid the cinnamon one. Why do you want that? Like,
I can't get behind the cinnamon, especially cinnamon added to the point where it's hot. It's just nasty.
Dude, I don't get the obsession. Like, I really don't. I try. I really don't.
I'm actually surprised it was hot tamale on here instead of red hot.
Now, did you ever do the cinnamon challenge?
No, what is that?
You don't remember the cinnamon challenge?
Unless it's the spoonful of cinnamon thing that people were doing a while back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Then yeah, I do remember it.
Did you ever do it?
No.
I did it once.
I just always found it really stupid for people to do it, to be honest.
No. I didn't do it. Now, the most famous video of the cinnamon challenge is that chick who dumped a whole like kitchen, like cooking spoon of cinnamon down her throat, and moron. You did it for the content, which I respect, but like, come on. No, my story with cinnamon though, we animal crackers, one of the GOATs of children's snacks, right?
Absolutely.
I was having a daycare, and my buddy was like, "Hey, you wanna add a nice little thing? Put some cinnamon on it, right? Just straight cinnamon." Oh. And I was like, "Well, I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so it should taste good." I put some cinnamon on that thing, ate it. Like, he tried to kill me.
I found it really dumb because people would inhale the cinnamon, and that's just really bad.
It is, but it's so easy to because it's just a powder.
Exactly, which is why part of the reason why I never did that challenge at all.
I love cinnamon, but raw cinnamon and cinnamon spice shit, stop.
Cinnamon flavored stuff, like, I say flavored, but stuff with cinnamon in it, cool, fine.
Dude, cinnamon bread, cinnamon rolls, cinnamon toast crunch.
Yeah.
All day.
That's all fine. Cinnamon by itself or cinnamon in variants like hot tamales or Fireball, not so good.
Yeah, get it away.
Now, we're running up on 45 minutes here, so we got to speed it up a little bit.
All right. Jolly Ranchers S. I love
S,
Jolly Ranchers.
absolutely.
Love Jolly
Cool.
Ranchers. Junior Mints, not as good as Andy's.
Not as good as Andy's. I'll probably put it like mid A.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, before Airheads or after Almond Joy?
Oh, fucking before Almond Joy.
Before Almond Joy? Okay.
Yeah.
Keep
Or
that.
after, behind Almond Joy.
Okay. After.
Kit Kat, my goat as a child, honestly. I love
Really
Kit
good.
Kat. I love Kit Kat. So I love wafers in general. Like my favorite Little Debbie snack is the Nutty Buddy, the Nutter Butter, whatever you call it.
Kit Kats in the little packaging was like just like the perfect amount for me. Like,
Hey, dude, A. High A.
hey.
Crackle off-brand Crunch, so tier below Crunch.
I see.
I love it. I'm not saying it's trash. I love Crackle. Those little packs you get of like the different Hershey's chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Crackle out of there.
Yeah,
my lady.
Those, yeah.
Yeah, my lady doesn't like it, and I'm like, yes, every time she gets it, because she's gonna give me all the Crackle. But
Hell yeah. Laffy Taffy, yes sir.
No.
Here we are.
no. And the reason I say no, how
the banana
fucking impossible it was to get out of the wrapper. Holy
That's fair.
shit.
That's
Dude,
fair.
why did they do that? Perfect to snack on. You got a little, you can suck on. And my banana was my favorite flavor back in the day. Loved banana.
Banana was my least favorite flavor.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I loved the banana so much. I like artificial banana flavor, though. Like, I don't mind it.
I'll agree. It's not bad.
But Laffy Taffy in general, low B.
B.
I would put
low.
it in trade, but you seem like you really want to rank it high. So
I do want to rank it higher than C, so I'll settle for a low B. Chewy lemon heads.
Never had it.
Never had those.
Fun Dip S. Gotta love Fun Dip.
Fun Dip
I love Fun
was
Dip.
fun dip, yeah.
Fun Dip? Fun. It was fun.
And it was a dip, so yeah. Never had that.
So X.
Yeah.
Mike and Ike ass F.
Yeah, Mike and Ike's were pretty ass.
Milk Duds ass F.
I put Milk Duds at D.
Okay. Just because they're chocolate. Every time I got Milk Duds, I was like, I'm coming back here. Like, why are you giving me Milk Duds?
Milky Way.
I thought we already ranked Milky Way.
I thought we did too.
Was that not Milky Way?
That was Milky Way, but that's
Is it like dark chocolate Milky Way?
caramel Alpo Milky Way is what we put in C.
Oh my God, I've never had that in my life. I would
Neither
try
have
the
I.
hell out
I
of that.
didn't know
though.
that existed.
But we already stated our opinion on Milky Way.
Yeah, I'll put it behind the caramel apple one because that seems interesting. M&M's.
Regular M&M's.
I put it in A. I wouldn't put it at S because my favorites were M&M, peanut M&M's.
Let's go down the line again, right?
Mm-hmm.
The bad house is the candy corn bowl. The good house is the Hershey's Kisses bowl. Where does the house that has the M&M bowl fall?
I'd put it with the Hershey Kisses, to be honest.
Yeah. I love M&M's. I do.
I'll put it behind the Hershey's, though.
Ooh.
Is that a point of contingency there?
Dude, you're telling me that if put in front of you a regular Hershey's bar and then a regular pack of M&M's, you're picking the Hershey's bar?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Hershey's bar is in B.
I thought you just said ahead of the Hershey's bar. Or like behind the Hershey's
The
bar.
Hershey's Kisses is what I meant.
Oh,
Behind
my
the
fault,
Hershey's
my fault.
Kisses.
Yeah, that's completely valid. That's valid.
Mounds.
Not as good as Almond Joy. Tier below Almond Joy. I still really enjoy Mounds, though.
Cool. I gotta find Almond Joy here. I forgot where I put it.
A.
Oh, okay. B. There we go. Mr.
Mr. Good Bar is my lady's favorite candy bar. If I'm getting her a candy bar and she hasn't told me which one she wants, I'm getting her a Mr. Good Bar. She loves Mr. Good. It's the Hershey's chocolate, the one you were talking about, with peanuts inside of it.
Yeah. I gotta say, though, out of the bag of like the little mini chocolates, it's probably the last one I'm eating.
Really?
Yeah.
See,
Not saying I
love
hate it, but it's just that's just the one that I'd never really go to for one of my top.
Okay, so as a baseline, I'd put it at an A. All right.
As a baseline, okay, A.
Yeah, it's not trade material. You're not giving up to Mr. Goodbars.
No.
Right? Unless you really want something, you're not giving up to Mr. Goodbars.
It would take a minute. It would take a bit for me to give it up for sure.
Yeah. So are you with me in A or are you in B?
I'd be with you at A. Let's put it over the Gold Bears. Never had that.
Yeah.
Nerds,
I
S.
fucking love nerds.
S.
I love nerds. I'm not a sour candy guy. I'm not. I don't like Sour Patch Kids. I don't like Warheads. I don't like any of that stuff.
You know,
But a box of nerds, I will fuck up boxes of nerds.
you know, I have this little. I have to move my monitor for this, but I have a bucket of like random office supplies that I keep on my desk. Right at the bottom
Where's
of said
my
bucket are nerds.
Dude, God, I love nerds. I love nerds so much.
They're fantastic.
S.
S
Absolute
for
S.
sure.
They're just little balls of sugar coated in like a sour candy coating. But
It's balls of sugar coated in other sugar.
yeah.
Starburst? Is that what that is?
It says something different on the package, but it looks like Starburst. Well, Starburst is right
Starburst is
below it.
down there, so I don't know what that is.
I think that's like hi-fi, like high chew. You know what
Awesome.
I'm talking
Oh,
about?
Hi Chew, yeah.
I've never had it though.
I had it not better than Starburst, though. I put it at D, though. So, no, I'll probably put it at F.
Okay.
I'll just put it at the top
No,
of F there.
actually, it's how dare you. Payday is
Payday.
my current goat. I love Payday. And they just came out with a chocolate covered variant.
I'm going to get that at some point.
Dude, I went to my mom's for Halloween and she was like, I remember you love Payday. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, you know, they made these. And she tossed me a complete, you see it's white packaging?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was black packaging and it was chocolate covered Payday. And I was like, oh, I'm about to fuck this up. I'm about to fuck this up.
Okay, I haven't had Payday in such a long time, so I'll let you rate this one, is what I was going to say.
Okay, so as I said, currently Payday is my goat right now. But overall, as a Halloween candy, A for me.
A? Okay. Want to put it at the top of A? I can't tell which.
Yeah, sorry, I muted the microphone. Yeah.
I saw you. I saw your mouth go, yeah. I can't tell which version of M&M's this is.
It's peanut butter M&M's.
Peanut butter.
My fat ass. I was like, red packaging. That's that peanut butter. That's that dude, peanut butter M&M's are fire. Fire.
They're pretty good.
They're not as. We both have the same goat M&M, right?
I believe so.
Peanut butter M&Ms are second place though.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So B.
B. Okay.
A. Bottom of an A. Final answer.
Cool.
Now, Snickers peanut butter, that is my goat of Halloween candy. Dude, every house that laid the Snickers peanut butter in that bowl, oh my, I was about to sell my mother to them. All right? Dude, Snickers peanut butter, S.
I'll agree with you there. I'll agree. Peanut M&Ms?
S. Goat
Also
M&M.
S.
Not trading it away. And I know it's the accepted consensus that peanut M&M is the goat M&M, but there's a reason for that.
There's a reason. Yeah. These are chocolates that are the little coin chocolates.
D.
Yeah, they're not even the best chocolate.
Dude, they're
to be
so
honest.
bland. They're bland. They're not tradable because people are like, what are you giving to me?
And they're just a straight up fucking joke. You think you're getting money and you get fucking chocolate?
Go, fuck you.
Exactly.
Never had.
Never had, yeah.
Reese's. S.
Absolutely.
The two things I'm never giving away. Three things: peanut M&Ms, Oops. Peanut butter Snickers, Reese's. 3 things, you're not touching those. They're not.
Yeah.
The only
Reese's
way you would
Pieces
touch
with it.
those is if you would steal it. And my brothers would never steal it because I was always bigger than them.
I put the Reese's Pieces with it too.
Okay, let's have a quick conversation about Reese's Pieces, okay?
Okay, I'm here.
And it goes back to the criteria. In a movie theater, Reese's Pieces is the GOAT.
You've got a point there. You've got a point.
In terms of Halloween candy, I'll agree. It's a good time. The houses that give, they're safe from the Molotov cocktails.
Yeah.
But it's not Reese's. It's not peanut M&Ms. It's not peanut butter Snickers. It's not Andy's mint chocolate.
You bring up valid arguments there. Valid arguments. So
So
instead of S, we'll go what? A?
High A.
High A. I won't put it over Payday or Kit Kat.
Fair.
So I'll leave it right after that.
Ring Pop? Ring Pop was not a Halloween candy to me. Ring
No.
Pop was, you go to the ballpark and they got you little ring pops.
Yeah, like I like
Ring
ring
Pop's
pops, but as a Halloween candy, not really.
So I'll say B. That drops it down to B.
Yeah.
Never had those.
Don't know what that is actually.
Skittles?
Skittles?
Ooh. Now, I will say every time I got Skittles, I was a little disappointed they weren't M&Ms.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Like Skittles, I'm not. I like Skittles, but
Yeah.
every time I grabbed it, I'm just like, "Are these M&Ms? What?" And then I look and see Skittles, and I'm just like,
Dude, we're on the same level. I love Skittles. I really do. But when I see a Skittles bag, I'm like, oh, M&Ms. Ah.
"You can't take away from the disappointment that it was not M&Ms."
Yeah. And even those who love Skittles, you have to agree with us, dude.
Yeah.
They're not M&Ms. They're just
not
not.
M&Ms.
But they're still good. But with the
Still good.
disappointment, B.
B I was gonna say with the disappointment, it probably brings it down to a B there.
I love Smarties.
Smarties.
I
You ever
know
smoke
it's
a
like
Smartie?
everybody has, dude. Everybody almost got smacked by your mother when he did.
Yep. Or taken away from the school bus driver because they thought you were vaping in the back.
But honestly, my favorite candies growing up was Kit Kat and was Smarties.
I don't know if they were my favorite. They were up there, but I definitely wouldn't say they were one of my favorites. I'll probably put them. See,
B.
yeah,
I haven't
there
had
you go.
Smarties in a while, though.
It's been a hot minute.
It's been a while.
There's another Snickers up there.
It's the regular Snickers.
Okay.
Honestly, for me, I could give away the Snickers and be fine. I'd put it B or top of trade. Because, everybody wants that Snickers. Everybody wants a Snickers. But I was never a massive Snickers guy.
I'll put it at a low B because I know I wouldn't trade it away, but it wasn't my favorite.
Yeah. I hate Sour Patch Kids.
I
hate
love
the
Sour Patch
flavor.
Kids.
I hate the flavor. I hate the texture. I hate everything about Sour Patch Kids. I'd put it at an F. Okay.
I love Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I know we're about to have this argument, but I genuinely hate Sour Patch Kids.
Okay, you put it at F. I'm going to say I'd put it in A. So let's just say C.
That is a massive,
because
massive
it'd be at the bottom of A, but I love Sour Patch Kids.
Then yeah. I guess technically if it was put in my bowl, that's trading. I'm trading that.
Yeah.
So sure.
Put it after the Crackle. I'll put it after Crackle.
I love Starburst.
I do love Starburst.
Starburst is an A for me.
I was going to say I love Starburst, but I would not put it in S.
Yeah, no. Definitely not. But it is A. I love
Put it at a high A after your Payday that you love a lot. Those strawberry candies,
Fire.
not a Halloween thing. I will say
Not a
that.
Halloween thing.
Fire,
but
not a Halloween thing. Those are the things your grandma digs in her purse and says, "Hey, you want some candy?"
Yeah.
Never know where she got
Still,
it from.
never
and I
seen
still
it in the
haven't seen
wild.
them.
Yeah. I know this is like a played out joke on the internet. I've been to a couple different stores. I've never seen a pack of these.
I legitimately have never seen any store selling these ever in
Dude,
my life.
You think it's just like a grandma factory that they all like go to just
no
every now
clue.
and then to get a supply of these things.
I have no clue. Like there has to be some special order for that.
But I am pretty hyped up when I get it. I love these things.
I
So
put them in
B.
Yeah. I'll just put them at the bottom of the list there.
No idea what that is.
No idea.
Swedish
Swedish
fish.
fish. You said you hate them
earlier.
I
hate
said they're
Swedish
all
fish.
right.
I would put it at an F still.
I'd
I
put
hate
it at a
Swedish
D.
fish. All right. We'll just put it at a D then to not be too disrespectful. But
Yeah. Sweet tarts.
Sweet tarts. I enjoy sweet tarts. I do. But
I never know how I have them on my placements there. Like sweet tarts, they're fine. I'm never picking them out. I'm okay if I get them as a Halloween thing, but I don't really ever see them on Halloween.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I see them all the time, but in like miniature fashions.
That's fair. I'm taking this box because I forgot that they get sold like that.
Yeah. But for me, I think I wouldn't be mad if someone came up to me and was like, hey, I got this. You want to trade it for a sweet tart? I'm immediately trading the sweet tart.
Yeah.
So put it in C.
I'll put it at C. Toothbrush. Who the fuck made this list?
Hey, yo, if you give me a fucking toothbrush as like, oh, well, kids, you're getting a lot of...
You're going to need some help and an ambulance after I'm done with you.
The fires of hell. Dude, that playing in your mind as you're a 5-year-old going...
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
it's the... Your mom says, thank you. Thank you.
Here's my thing, okay? Quick discussion about healthy stuff on Halloween. I get it. You don't want to give kids this, sugary, chocolate, stupid, unhealthy, bad for your teeth. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Halloween.
It's also one day a fucking year.
One day a year, and it is the parent's job to monitor that. It is not yours.
It's one day a year, and it's like, why are you being the buzzkill? Like,
why are you being lame? Even as a parent, if I took my kids up to a house and they gave them toothbrushes, apples, fruits, I'd be like, why are you being lame? What are we talking about?
This is literally Halloween, the holiday known for people giving out candy. That's ridiculous.
Well, it's not good for them. Shut up.
Shut up. It's one day a year. Whose parent are you?
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know what that that picture of candy is.
I think I do, and when I've had them, they've been good. But I've only had them like a couple times, so you can put them in never had.
Okay.
I think those are Pop. The Pop.
Yeah, those look to be the Pop brand.
The Pop suckers. They're good. They're okay.
They're good.
They're fine. Like
I'd trade them at a heartbeat.
I'd trade them in a heartbeat, but I don't even know if anybody would want them. They'd be
I
like,
don't either.
really? You're going to give me the sucker? So, D.
D, yeah.
I don't
Tootsie
like
Rolls.
Tootsie Rolls. I don't like Tootsie Rolls.
They are a every once in a while thing for me. I'd probably put them at F or D.
F or D? D. Yeah, D.
Yeah. I put them over candy corn because I know that there's a possibility. I know a lot of people that love Tootsie Rolls, but I don't think I'd put them in C. So...
Yeah, I will say shout out my lady's family, though. Tootsie Rolls have a pretty deep meaning to them with a family member who recently passed away. So I like every time Tootsie Rolls gets brought up, I have my opinion of like Tootsie Rolls are garbage. They're nasty, but I keep to myself because I'd probably get shot.
Yeah. Twix.
I love Twix. I really... Are you a right or left Twix guy? You seem like a fucking
Don't ask me that
right
fucking
Twix
question.
guy.
Don't ask
like
me
a
that
right
dumbass
Twix.
question. I hated that ad campaign.
What the fuck
I still
do you
hate
mean?
that ad campaign.
Oh, so you are a right Twix guy, huh?
I don't
Or
care
you
which
fucking
side.
play
I
both
just want a fucking
sides.
Twix.
Oh, just give me a... Shut up. You know there's a difference.
Grow
you
up.
know there's
Quit trying to discriminate and everything.
Oh, so now you're a left Twix guy, you fucking soy boy. Huh? You hated that ad campaign.
I I really did. It was so
Dude,
stupid.
it made no fucking. Could you imagine if Kit Kat tried to pull something like that?
Exactly. Exactly.
At least Kit Kat has the class to not do some shit like that.
Precisely. But I did like Twix as a general candy. So
Yeah, usually Twix isn't leaving my bag. So B.
yeah. Twizzlers. I do love me some Twizzlers.
I enjoy Twizzler.
Matter of fact, I have Twizzlers in my car right now.
I enjoy a good Twizzler.
Yeah.
B.
Fair. Sour straws, I believe those are.
Now these are the one sour things where I'd be like, yeah, I'd have these, but if someone wanted them and they wanted to trade me something, I'm trading.
I'm keeping them.
So low B.
Low B.
Warheads,
Airheads.
F. Warheads suck. Are you a sour
I
candy
knew that was
guy?
going to happen. I am a sour candy guy.
Dude, I don't get how people are sour candy people.
I
don't
literally
get it.
bought like the big tube of Warheads when they had them selling at like
Why?
a Walgreens.
Why?
Because I love Warheads.
That's so stupid.
They are goated for me. You're an F, I'm an S. So I'm not trading.
S?
So I put it.
Yes!
Yes. 100%. I love Warheads.
Oh my God.
Matter of fact, the green apple Warheads, the sour apple Warheads, they have those flavors as a ghost energy drink. That's the one I'm picking every time.
That is so
legitimately
fucking. So you want the taste of feet mixed with just the pure taste. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God.
It's so good.
No,
I
they are
love it.
not.
Yes.
Then we'll split the difference and put it at C.
Yeah,
Or
I'm putting it at,
I'll give you some leeway and I'll put it at B.
I'll give it the low B. If you're giving me the opportunity, I'm taking it. I'm putting it the low B just to keep you happy.
I'm so mad, dude. It's just like, how is it enjoyable to have candy where you pop it in the mouth and your reaction is,
It's enjoyable to eat with other people because you get to look at each other's reactions and laugh at them. And also, I'm just a sour candy dude, so I don't really have much of a reaction nowadays to them. But when I was a kid, most definitely.
I have not had a sour candy since I was trick-or-treating, which is over a decade ago.
I got to get you back in on them then, you know?
No, unless we add it to the punishment wheel. No.
We're adding it to the punishment wheel. Next trivia night, be on the lookout, folks.
God damn. Now, these little caramel.
I don't know the
candies,
names of them, but I remember them being good.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah.
So good. But they're more along the lines of grandparents have candy. They're popping you these. B.
Yeah.
B or A.
I'll put it at B with the other grandma candy. I'll just put it above it.
Whoppers C.
I'll agree. I'll probably be the person that wouldn't trade a Whoppers, but it's not the top of my list. At most, I put it to low B, but I'm just gonna put it at C.
York peppermint patty. A for me. I love York peppermint patties.
Yeah.
As we said, we enjoy some mint chocolate on this thing.
Yeah.
York peppermint patties are fire.
York peppermint patties are where it's at.
Hey, we got through all those. How you feel?
I'm a little disappointed, but that's only because of Warheads.
Oh, there's a lot more in tradable than I thought there was going to be, but that's usually how the average tier turns out.
We ranked a lot higher than I feel like we would usually do in general.
Well, I think we were more fair this time. And plus, we enjoy candy. There's rarely a candy that I'm like, get it away. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But let us know what you thought. You see the tier list right there. I guess it usually is.
Yep.
Comments, tweets, whatever you want to do. Just criticize the tier list. Say you loved it. Say you hated it. Say, hey, this was good advice for my Halloween. Tell us the story about how your dad started bitch smacking someone who tried to give you an apple. Whatever you want to do.
That would be a funny story.
Where do they leave those comments, Z?
Yes, sir. They leave them down there at the bottom of our YouTube video. They got our Spotify, where you can also leave comments that I just learned about. You can see them if you catch our clips on Instagram. TikTok, YouTube. You can catch other versions of the full podcast on Spotify, as I said earlier, YouTube, Audible, Amazon Podcast, whichever one it is, Apple Podcast as well. I'm mixing all the names up here. But you can find them everywhere. Yeah.
Whatever you want to do. And make sure when you do check these podcasts out, you like, rate, and share. Especially rating, especially sharing. Give it 5 stars. Tell us in the 5-star, hey, that what you said about peanut butter Snickers, that was the realest shit I ever heard. Say, hey, Jackie, you don't like Warheads? That's because you're a little baby boy that can't handle sour. You're right.
Absolutely.
Sure. Whatever you want to say. But also share, whether that's clicking the crooked arrow and sharing it to whatever platform you share it to, whatever family members you want to share it to, or word of mouth. Word of mouth is very, very important. If someone comes up to you and says it's Halloween and I'm really indecisive on what candies I should treat as such, what do they say, Z?
They say, well, just take a hop over to your boys Jackie and Z over at Red Light Homies. They've got a whole tier list of what should be at the top of your list and what should not.
Absolutely. This was the homies Jackie and Z.
That's me.
And we'll see y'all next Monday.
Happy Halloween.